changing the world with pleasure. In our first video, we showed you how to produce biochar in an earth pit. In this video, you will see how to produce Terra Preta. You can see here how Stephanie is preparing a watering can with effective microorganisms. We have diluted about 100 millimeters of effective microorganisms with 3 watering cans. The microorganisms accelerate the composting process and colonize the little caves in the jar. Then we destroyed bricks. Earthworms need the minerals to transform the organic material into humus. You can also use stone powder if you don't have bricks. The first layer was done. Then we added a layer of hay. We spreaded the layers with our fresh-made biochar and watered it a lot with our prepared cans. The microorganisms activate the fermentation. In former times, people did use nitrogen to activate the fermentation because they could not buy the microorganisms. Nitrogen is found in human urine. And instead of watering the biochar, they just peed on it. Then we added stone powder and shards. It is very important to compress all layers that no air remains inside. As with sauerkraut production, this is an anaerobic process, not to be compared with normal compostation. Please keep in mind that carbon connected with O2 is carbon dioxide, which we don't want. We repeated the whole thing until we ran out of material. There are no rules how to put the layers in order, just one thing. Please always water the jar with microorganisms. At the top layer we used fresh cut grass. It provides additional air exclusion. At least we covered the mile with a trap. Producing Terra Preta is no exact science, but we have an approximate guideline for you. 40% of fresh biomass, 40% dung, 10% biochar, 2% microorganisms, and 8% minerals. If you do not have dung, you can also use fresh compost. Just try and make your own experiences. The mile has to ferment for 2 or 3 weeks or longer. It belongs to the fact how big the pieces of the used materials have been. Imagine fermentation as a digestion. The larger the material is, the longer the digestion takes. Use your nose for the first tries. If the Terra Preta smells like silage, then your try was successful. This is now the basis for your fertile soil. It is recommended to mix your Terra Preta with normal earth and wait further 2 months. If you don't have time, you can use about 5 kilograms per square meter in your garden. Mulch the ground in autumn or water it with nettle dung water to activate soil life. There is a worldwide Terra Preta movement. In a lot of countries, people are producing Terra Preta. In Austria, Germany, Australia and Cuba. In Egypt, people cultivate the desert with Terra Preta. These people do not have much publicity, but there are many of them. Farmers and private gardeners do climate farming or climate gardening, and they all contribute to saving the earth. Everyone is able to do this. No special technology is needed. We will show you in our next video how you can produce Terra Preta even in your kitchen with a bokashi. It is a good feeling to close the circle of eating, to save resources, and being a part of the natural cycle. It is also good for our souls. Don't forget, there have always been a few determined ones who moved the masses and thus changed the world.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart.